Hello and welcome to the 20th edition of B-Money's Horror Review, and it is quite a momentous occasion, because today we're going to be looking at Hatchet fucking 2. Whoa! With me today we have Ian, Drum God Nagy.
But my channel is Drum Eater King, all one word.
I'll put a link for that. He's got some pretty sick drum videos. And behind him we have Lauren. And just to give you a little preview on how good Hatchet 2 is, Lauren hates horror movies. Lauren not very big on gore, but she totally dug the Hatchet movies, which I introduced her to a few hours ago. And yeah, I mean, to give you a little insight on how much Lauren doesn't like horror movies, she said she can't handle the Saw movies. I know. Also...
Oh my god, now I'm talking shit about Lauren on YouTube.
Yeah. Also, I don't even remember which movie we were watching, but it had a trailer for Seed, and she started to get sick from the trailer. But about Lauren. Ow! Fuck! I just kicked my drawer. Weird. Whenever I move to the right, the camera changes. Anyway, Hatchet 2. I've been waiting on this movie for, what, 4 or 5 years now? Most of you know the first one came out in 2007, and the second one came out around October of last year, so only a few months ago. And I've been dying to see it. Of course, there's no theaters around Middle Tennessee that would show it at screening, so I had to wait for it to come on DVD, and I have just been pumped about it. And I didn't know it had come out. I knew it was coming out sometime this month, but I saw OD66666's OD666666. Yeah, 6 of them. I saw his DVD update, and he said he had picked it up, and I was just like, oh fuck, I gotta go to Video Culture. And, you know, I barely made it to the closing time, which, you know, they have pretty sweet hours. They open at 10 a.m. and stay up until midnight. And I made it just in time, and I was like, Shelly, tell me you have Hatchet 2, and she was like, yep. So.
And I was like, and she was like.
I like to plug the fine folks at Video Culture whenever I have the chance. But, recently I haven't done that a lot, because usually I've been doing movies that I own, just so I can, you know, show the case and all that. But, you know, great store. I still go there frequently. If you live in the Middle Tennessee area, they often have these events. Hold on. They're put on by Shelley and Carter. They're the silent movie nights. What they do is they take silent movies and they have local artists do the scores for them. It's pretty cool. But I will. But to Hatchet 2. Alright, now, I was really excited to see this one, but at the same time I was worried because, you know, how do you top Hatchet? Which I put as my top movie of the decade. Yeah. I put it as my top movie of the decade, my top 20 list, if you'll recall. And I gave it a perfect 10 out of 10 whenever I reviewed it. I feel like I'm blocking Ian here. I hope that's the wrong way.
Are you innocent?
Alright. And, with horror franchises, as you all know, it's usually make or break when it comes to the first sequel. And I felt Adam Green did exactly what needed to be done with this series. He expanded the mythos, he created this great Victor Crowley legend that he started in the first movie. You know, we see a lot of horror icons like we did in the first one, even more so. I mean, of course you have Kane Hodder playing Victor/Thomas Crowley. You have Tony Todd playing Reverend Zombie. And they replaced the girl that played Mary Beth with Danielle Harris, who many of you know from Halloween 4 and 5 and Rob Zombie's Halloween remakes. And the voice of one of the... Debbie Thornberry, yeah, the Wild Thornberries.
She's diverse.
Diverse, yes, to say the least.
Okay.
Also, we have Tom Sullivan, great director. He plays Mary Beth's Uncle Bob in it, and he's pretty great actor. And who else? For a split second, you do get to see one of those random ass Lloyd Kaufman cameos that he's so famous for nowadays. Like you just see a scene of him eating a cookie and it's just gone. And alright, so basically the plot is it picks up exactly where Hatchet 1 left off. You know, he's got her with Joel David Moore's arm, and she manages to get away, and she goes into town. She's pretty much bringing an army with her to reclaim her brother and father's bodies and kill Victor Crowley. Now, not a lot to it plot-wise, but you know they did what needed to be done because it's it's not really a deep thinker one, but they still managed to get a very great story out of it, and we get to see Kane Hodder do some actual real heartfelt acting whenever he's portraying Thomas Crowley, and that really surprised me, and it was fantastic on his part. He killed it. They killed his son.
So much murder.
I actually almost got a little emotional when he was doing that part. I'm not even kidding, guys.
I'm not kidding either.
Yeah. But, yes, they definitely took it to the next level. The body count tripled from the first movie. I found that out when I was watching the special features, which, also, great. They always have nice little in-depth behind the scenes, as Ares Scope has been known for. But we definitely see a much more mature movie with this one as opposed to Hatchet, mainly because Adam Green's done a couple films since then. You know, he did Frozen, which I really dig. I haven't done a review of it though. He did Spiral with Joel David Moore, and some other ones I can't think of right now, but he definitely has a bright future ahead of him as far as directing in this genre. And alright, so basically this movie has given me the greatest gore boner I've had in like 2 or 3 years.
I had one.
Yeah. I mean, in case you had noticed, I hadn't been able to bring out the gore boner picture in quite some time, and I'm proud to announce its re-release.
Yeah.
Lauren doesn't know what the gore boner is. She doesn't watch my videos because she's not a good friend.
Oh.
What? Okay. That's
Alright. I feel like I'm babbling, and there's so much more I could say about this movie. I could talk your ear off for an hour, but I'll just get to the scoring. The movie itself, it's perfect. I'll give it a 10. Is it better than the original? Who's to say? I really dug it, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think I very well may like it more than the first one. Ian?
I think they go great together. I wouldn't say they're better than the other, but that's their parts of the whole, and they're both fucking.
Kind of a Halloween 1 and 2 type deal.
I like the second one, like not necessarily a whole lot more, but I like how they added so many more concepts into it, rather than just like, oh, they killed a few people.
Right.
What do you know, Lauren?
Well, I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm stating an opinion.
We basically just watched them back to back, and
Yeah, we
having
did.
that build up all the way to the mass killings in the second one was, I was pumped.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we all thoroughly enjoyed these
Why not
movies.
put my 2 cents in?
I just like to pick on Lauren. I'm sorry. But, let me grab the DVD for you.
Ooh! He's so buff! Dude, if I was gay, you'd be in trouble.
Thank you. Thank you, Ian. The disc art, it's pretty. Stylish video culture case. Alright, the movie itself, like I said, 10 out of 10. Perfect. Maybe even a 12 out of 10, I don't know. The bonus features, actually, they did have a really good in-depth behind the scenes, you know, a good 45-minute documentary, but besides that, it just had trailer, teaser trailer, TV spot, and radio spot. No commentary. So it was kind of let down there, but you know, still pretty solid. I give it a 8 out of 10. This has been B Money's Horror Review, 20th edition. Boosh! Boosh! You stay classy, YouTube.